of cast is in line. Here's the problem. If you come up here, then you'll lose your place in line, and the other people won't let you back in. Is that true? There are a lot in line. Yeah. We could do a little pirouette here. Does everybody who's a cast want to come up on stage?
Oh dear God.
There's a cast is already running. I want nothing more. Oh my God. All right, come on up. Come on. Everyone who's a cast, come on.
Oh dear God. Why are there so many of them?
Insane cast. Hi, cast. Hi. Not a cast.
Why are they so excited?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Second place for a reason. All right. Oh, pink cast. Very nice. I like it. Come on in. Come on. There's more room on the bus. There's another one. Okay. So. This is basically how me, Jared, and Jensen sort of fill the space between setups while we're shooting. And just follow my lead.
Oh my God. This is utterly ridiculous. He needs, the guy needs to go away.
I'm also getting a little annoyed by the fact that I cannot see around.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we have time for one more question.
You're good. You should say something.
You start. Yes.
He better not be.
Sorry if my voice like cracks and really nervous, but I was wondering who is the person that inspired you?
No, he needs to move. You can go talk to him. Wait till...
My snake.
What are you filming? Somebody ever said anything, is it? It's a video.
No.
What could you possibly be filming? They don't put this stuff out.
No, I have no idea. Unless you want to make a movie of it or something. It's just ridiculous.
Is my phone ringing?
He's filming.
That's spooky. My ghost. My ghost inspires me. I just recently got invited to do celebrity ghost story something. You know what this is? But all my ghost stories are terrible. They're terrible. And so then I was thinking, well,
He's getting in people's way. Yeah. Over and over again.
that feels sort of shallow. Do you have any good ghost stories I could borrow?
I know a lot of the Girl Scout ones, but I don't think those are what you're thinking. They're not really scary ghost stories.
Oh, like what you tell at Girl Scouts?
I don't have any actual ghost stories, though.
Okay.
I don't remember that one.
What is going on?
All right, let's move on from this.
Yes.
What? Chad? Chad Lindbergh?
Yeah.
He has a ghost story? He is a ghost. There's a difference, my friend. His boots are 400 years old. What are we talking about?
Nothing, so
Who
we should just move
inspired you to be
on.
the person you are today?
Oh, yeah. That implies that there was some sort of thought in it. Well, I don't know the answer to that question. I stop hissing. As I have kids, I'm noticing, I think, and don't tell her I said this, but sort of to my surprise, that my mom was more of an inspiration to me than I ever knew before. Like I'm trying to emulate her
Why do you think
as a parent
I need him to go away.
way more than I ever thought I would. She really encouraged me in a lot of different and often very strange ways to sort of strike out on my own and not be limited by normative paradigms, to use a sort of catchphrase. So yeah, I appreciate that. And it's sort of a balancing act for me, figuring out what works and what doesn't in that department. Like I did sort of grow up feeling like I didn't have a lot of no's in my life. But I do feel like I want to tell my son no an awful lot. So I've got to figure it out. Because I think you're not supposed to let people try to tear other people's faces off. But I'm not sure. Irish actor. I know. Let's go on, guys. All right. Go away. Thank you for that question.
First of all, congratulations on being brought back as a season 9 regular.
Thank you. It was sort of a difficult negotiating process getting to that point, but ultimately they agreed that if I would finance half of the season, it's mostly background work that I'm doing, but it's still exciting.
Skeleton tree.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we heard about season 9 is that you're going to be directing an episode.
Yes.
So what I wanted to know is whether this was something you'd been kind of working towards and thinking about for a long time, or like kind of campaigning for it, and also what you're most looking forward to about being a director.
You know, I think it was something that was sort of in the back of my head, but I wasn't really campaigning or working toward it. I basically, just when we were talking about the next season, I was like, could I direct too? And they said, sure. And I think that they're pretty nervous about it, but they tried to act upbeat. And yeah, it's exciting. It's actually, I think, a great opportunity for an actor like me or Jensen to get to direct a show like this. It's a big, relatively speaking, a big crew and a big budget, and a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it's a big undertaking, but this crew knows its job so well and they know us so well that they're kind of going to hold our hands and make sure that everything works out. The worst that could happen is that it won't be great, but it's not going to be awful, which is kind of comforting. And I think that probably easily 20 or 30% of the crew wants me to succeed. I mean, not passionately, but at least I know that portion won't be actively working against me. So yeah, no, it's actually a really great opportunity for actors, and I knew that, and I'm taking advantage of it. And I'm looking forward. What did you say?
Yeah, what are you most looking forward to?
It being over. I'm really afraid of Jared. Honestly, I was just joking backstage. Like the ideal episode for me, if I could script it right now, and I am actually sort of throwing this out into the universe, and maybe it'll manifest. I would love it if it was the episode where, like, oh man, Dean's younger brother is dead, and he's, no, think about it. It would be actually kind of cool, and Dean maybe flips through photos. Like, that's all we see of Sam, but photos. That would be great. I know I could deal with that workplace environment, shooting that. Otherwise, I'm also happy just to animate the Sam character. That was a good idea. That in Supernatural. Yes.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you. Bye. Hi.
Hi.
Whoa.
Sorry. So I just wondered whether there are any new prank stories you would like to share with us. And don't say no.
I actually don't know. I mean, yes, it's little stuff. The transportation department now on set, they have a copy of my car keys because I drive to work. For some reason, I don't like having someone else drive me. It makes me feel weird. So I drive myself to work, and I show up at work, and if I park where my car is visible, like easily in the line of sight for Jared, something bad happens to me. Some things I'm like, well, that's actually just not a good idea. Like you don't, like he unscrewed my roof rack one night, but left it on the car. It's kind of actually a little dangerous. Anyway, the transportation department is sort of on my side, so they're like, oh, you moved your car in, you're good. Jared was coming in and he saw your car, so so I feel like I have, a support network there, which is nice. But it's definitely starting to feel kind of like a one-way street. Like, he's not walking around in fear that his property is going to get damaged, but I am. And as is the crew, afraid that my stuff's going to get ruined. So, yeah, no, I have no stories for you. Kind of disappointing, huh? How long did you wait in line for that?
Okay, then how are you going to deal with
Wait! You don't get a redo on this.
The thing is, you answered my other question already, so I was kind of wondering how you were going to deal if Jared is going to mess with you when you're directing.
I don't know. This is the problem. I don't think he would do that, would he?
Yeah.
Yes, he will. Bye. Hi.
Long time no see.
How have you been?
Good, how have you been?
I've been well, thank you.
Good that you stay over there.
Yes. Safer now.
A little safer. But it's still here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember that, yeah.
I remember.
I bet you do. You owe me.
You owe me. What do I owe you? Huh? A car?
Me too.
A question?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you were in a zombie apocalypse, who would you pick out of the cast for your team?
Oh. Jim. And Rob. Tell him I said that. And no one else.
Okay, thanks.
I felt like those answers actually came to me like that made sense. I mean, it didn't, but that was my answer.
Makes sense to me.
Hey! I need you. Yeah.
I gotta keep track of things. I like, toilet paper, that kind of thing. Someone's gotta keep track of shit.
Yeah, it's only just barely past noon, so. Is it past noon? It's not even noon. Yeah, so you can't say shit before noon.
So, we can edit that.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Okay. And thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Such a gentleman. It's so good looking and funny and smart and talented and good and bad. So, I'm gonna auction something off now for random acts. Do you want to participate in this or no? Okay. And it is a script. It is my script, with my notes in it. I don't take a lot of notes. I think there may be only numbers written on the first page. It looks like this. It's pink. I always make sure that my scripts are pink. And it comes with a Jensen Akeless photo op ticket. I saved up for it, but I put it in here, and it's part of the package. And then some. Oh, that's yours? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And a calendar. And a cheese calendar. And another gift was a book. All signed and all worth pennies on the dollar. 20 bucks. Sold. What? Oh, what script? Good question. 723, last episode of the previous season. $100? The autograph ticket is $119. This is not working. This feels very frustrating to me, and I don't like this process. $500. That's better. Okay. $500. $800. $800. $1,000. Your soul? Do you want to do $1,000 and your soul, or the offer is pretty high? That's tough to trump.
I'll give you my daughter!
Your daughter? Wait a minute. What is more valuable, a soul or a daughter? Go for the daughter. Her soul is damaged. How does that feel? As the sort of daughter offered up. What? It's okay. Oh, minor, I don't have a say in the matter. $1,000? $2,000?
Oh my god.
$2,000? $3,000? $2,500. $2,500? She already said $2,000 over here, right? $3,000. $4,000?
How do you have that much money?
$4,000? What's $1,000 between friends? $3,500. No? Okay, that's fine. That's good. $3,500? What? No, you're bidding against yourself, I think. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Because I was going to bid $3,900 anyway, so it's not a well-organized system. Great. Why don't we say whatever you want to pay anywhere on that spectrum from $3,001 to $4,000, and it's yours. Thank you, sir. What's your name? What? Marcos? Yes. Thank you, sir. Very kind. Well appreciated. I want to be your friend because of your finances. Where are we? You. Hi.
Hello. No, over here.
No, you. Everybody's being generous. No. All right, neither of you get to answer. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, in your YouTube video with West, it was part 1. So, do you know what you're going to do for part 2?
Yes. Excellent. I already shot the next episode. And,
Where do you should go?
He got a little older and a little more talkative and a little more obstinate and a little more creative and a little more disgusting. So, I felt like I was in an episode of Fear Factor when I was trying to actually eat what he had concocted. I believe we used gravy as salad dressing. Canned gravy on iceberg lettuce is yum. I recommend it.
Thank you.
Hi.
I was wondering if you could cosplay anybody from Supernatural. It's not Misha. I mean,
Actually, technically possible.
I mean, Cass, who would you cosplay?
I would pretend to be Cass dressing up as Dean. That would be my thing. Like Cass snuck into Dean's duffel bag and, you know, Sam and Dean are out, they're hunting ghosts or something like that, and Cass was like, I wonder what this feels like just to have on. It would be really fun for Cass to do that. Not for me, I would never want to do that myself, but Cass would, because he's kind of creepy that way. We shot a scene, I don't remember what episode it was, but for some reason, the duffel bag was sitting there on the, I had been instructed by the director. Sometimes directors come in and they're like, okay, how do you guys want to do this? Okay, wait, let me stop you. You sit here, you stand there, and you sit there. Let's do the scene. So sometimes they sort of let you move around and figure it out, and sometimes they're like, you know what, I actually don't want to mess around with you guys screwing up my shot, so you sit there. So the director said, you sit there on the edge of the bed to me. And the duffel bag was there on the bed, and I pulled out Sam or Dean's toiletry and started going through it in the scene. And then I was like, this is kind of fun. This is kind of Cass's like creepy, like, So I think there's a lot more to explore there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
There's an outtake, I don't know if you know about it or not, from the episode that you're dressed like, where, do you know about this?
I think I do, where Jensen falls down.
It was hilarious. I was in the editing suite in LA, just sort of watching them work, and they're like, oh, we got to show you something. And there's this great, and it's this great like slow motion sort of hero shot, like, oh, Braveheart, and there's a big piece of crowd scene, and it's just a lot of energy, and has this made it onto the internet yet?
No.
It is absolutely, there's something about it that's, because, you know, Jensen's sort of like, you know, he's acting, it's all, you know, make-believe, but he's kind of like, you can tell he's kind of like, I'm leading the charge. You know, he's kind of into it. In reality, you can tell that he kind of is. And then he falls on his face. It's truly, you just can't help but laugh out loud. It's amazing. So, when I look at you, I'm laughing out loud inside.
It's okay. Alright, I was wondering what you were doing for a month tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm going with some of the boys and girls club kids. Where's Cindy? Hi, Cindy. Oh, you left. We're going with a bunch of kids from the boys club and girls club of Las Vegas to the NASCAR race, and we're getting there. Which is, I kind of feel kind of guilty about it. Like, it's supposed to be, you know, doing nice things for other people, but I'm totally freeloading on this one and getting to go do something super cool, like hang out with race car drivers and the pit crews and all that, and what we get to walk the track and.
Say hi to my grandpa for me, because he's
I
a driver.
absolutely will. Really?
Really?
You have a cool grandfather? One would never guess to look at you. How old is he?
I don't know.
How would I know? It's just my grandfather. Not like I met the guy. Age doesn't matter?